Hello everyone, you join us here for the eFragz Grand Final for the StarCraft II competition. I'm Cwtch and I'm joined by
Parped. Nice to be here.
And we're going to be casting this game for you today.
Yeah.
We've got Neylem versus DarkKnightz, Protoss versus Zerg, and it should be a pretty interesting matchup, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. Both very good players, at least to eFragz standard. Both players having a bit of trouble recently, so it should be a very interesting game. DarkKnightz especially can come up with some quite freaky, instantaneous little.
Have you seen any of them play this tournament? Or?
I've been playing with Neylem quite a lot.
Yeah.
And also I played quite a lot against DarkKnightz.
Yeah.
Like most Protosses out there, he's having quite a lot of trouble with the Safana build.
Yeah.
Which is the 11-minute ropes max
pressure,
which is really good.
Yeah.
And DarkKnightz, he knows this build, so whether or not he'll do it or go to something he knows quite well, which is Infestor Roach, will be interesting to see, definitely.
Cool. Right, we're just going to jump into the game now. We're going to start the game. Both players are ready.
Yep.
And we're just going to jump to a quick commercial. Okay, here we go. So we have Zerg, which is DarkKnightz, spawning in the top right-hand corner.
And at the bottom left-hand corner, we have our own eFragz Neylem playing as Protoss. I would say the good things for Protoss about this map is obviously you've got the nice little natural expansion here, which is really good for a bit of a Forge Fast Expand, which is quite a typical build to do with Zerg versus Protoss. So Neylem knows this, whether or not he'll decide to go for what actually looks like it is. He's bringing his probe down for his into his natural for his first pylon. He's put it down slightly late, but it's not a problem. So he's had to cancel the probe there on the there, and he's put his pylon down and built it.
Yeah, there we go.
He doesn't get supply block for as long as he hoped. Here we have just DarkKnightz joining up. His Burtle Overlord. Really, he should put his Overlord here, just over his natural expansion, where he has his, just to make sure he doesn't get cannon rushed, or check that there's a pylon, or any sneaky doings that Neylem's probe is currently making its way towards the towards DarkKnightz.
And we can also see DarkKnightz is sending his Overlord straight across the opposite side of the map. He wants to keep an eye on what Protoss is doing, trying to spot that cheese if anything's coming. Yeah,
exactly. One thing that DarkKnightz will be putting, he'll be putting his Overlord just over here. He's really to check the gas timings of Neylem, as most Protoss players will go for the first few gas in his main.
Yeah.
It's really good. You really should have a kind of like Overlord placement here, so you can check here, and also the gas on here as well.
It's quite a nice map for Zerg as well. It's not too short, so he's got plenty of room to breathe at the start. He doesn't have to worry about the early pressure.
Exactly, yes. Like we can see here, DarkKnightz is following the probe just to make sure he doesn't put it down in any cheeky little pylons. So we see that he's gone for quite an early pool.
Spawning pool.
Probably a 15,
17 spawning pool.
No, it's nearly completed, so it's probably gone for about 14, 15 pool. It's quite a late expansion actually, but he is floating around about 300 minerals. There we are, he's put it down, and he's got his other drone to quickly kind of just get some damage on that probe. It's really important that he wasn't blocked to put this down.
Yeah.
As some Protoss put
and
the pylon on.
down as well.
Yep.
Neylem has gone for Forge.
He's gone for a Forge Fast Expand. He's put down his gateway a little bit before his Nexus. You can see now he's floating around about 300.
Oh, and he's just cancelled.
He just cancelled it. He wanted to put down his gateway, his Nexus a little bit quicker. Normally you would go Forge, Cannon maybe, or Forge, then straight into Nexus. Or he could have gone Nexus first if he felt really comfy. But as this is still the first best of 3, he's probably going to play it a little bit slowly. So DarkKnightz has now gone and built 6 lings, which is 2 more than normally you would you would build. So really, he kind of wants to put these two lings here on each of the towers to check.
Try and get some scouting information, just to see if there is any early pressure coming from the Protoss.
Exactly. Yeah. So you'll be able to see all the zealots or a zealot stalker timing push, and that will just give him a little bit more information. He definitely needs to check this now. So he should be coming in sometime soon with this overlord to check the timings. As you see, Neylem's gone for reasonably okay timing on the gas.
Yeah.
So we could be looking at some future tech, maybe possibly getting a quick +1. I don't know. We will definitely see.
Is he droning up on that hatchery?
His hatchery's just spawned, and he's also gone for
sending his queen down as well.
Yeah,
he's gone for a quick third as well.
For a quick third. Round about this time, round about 30 supply. It's a little bit late for the Stefano build, but we'll see. Definitely soonish. Actually, just quickly need to put the game timer on, just very quickly, so we know exactly what timings he's doing. So things that Neylem needs to be checking out for soon.
Hang on, we'll just checking the stream. Yeah, we're definitely on. That's fine.
Good goes, definitely something to check. We're looking at kind of 6 minutes now. Neylem will be coming in to check that if he will be going for the double gas at any point, as this is a really good indication if he's going for that 11 minutes rope.
Yeah, just wants to get some tech information just to see what he's trying to go for.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he going to go for the third? No, he's just going to go straight into the natural. So he's unaware at the moment. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's unaware that is the third is there at the moment. So Neylem has no clue that he's gone for this quick third.
Exactly. Neylem has no clue.
And the Zerg is looking for this macro game straight from the off.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely. He's killed the probe now, so that's denied Neylem more scouting. He still hasn't gone for any gas, which is quite strange. So again, if Neylem does come out now anytime soon with a Stalker Zealot, then he'll only have these lings, and they're quite slow lings, so they're still quite easy to kill.
Has he got any tech buildings down at all, the Zerg player?
Got any tech buildings? He is building a robo, so he's gone for
his robo now.
Forge fast expand into 1 gate robo.
Yeah.
So we'll probably see a 9-10 minute time and push coming out of Neylem at the moment. His creep spreads could probably do a little bit more work, because obviously if he's got the slow lings and he's now getting the 2 gas.
Yeah.
Which 7 minutes 30. So really, DarkKnightz is kind of saying, right, I'm getting my gas late. Yeah. So therefore, I just want to macro up. I want to get my drones. I just want to have a nice quiet game. It's the first game. Test your reflexes, and see what Neylem wants to do. So we can see now that Neylem's got his overseer popping it out across the map, which of course that was from the robotics facility. Yep. Now Neylem will be checking. He'll be checking the gas, as he didn't manage to get to see them before.
Yeah, he didn't get with his probe, did he, to check any tech as well in the main base.
So now he's gone for 4 gases. Now, knowing Dark Savage's play like I do, I would probably I can quite easily suggest that he'll probably go for some Infesta play. Yeah. He's also building a lot of lings, so he's looking at
Infesta lings.
Exactly. Yeah. He's looking at pushing out.
Oh, it looks like the Protoss overseer is going to scout this third.
Yes, he's going to scout the third.
And this might ping the Protoss to try and apply some pressure now, just to try and catch up, because he's behind, but he's gone. He's responded.
Straight for the third. He's gone for straight for third. This is really good play from Neylem. As Zerg is a race that you need to kind of keep up with on the expansions, otherwise they will just outpace you. As Zerg is the race where you get a lot of units.
You get out of control very quickly if you don't keep up with them.
Exactly. Indeed. So now DarkKnightz is really going to be needing to kind of check on this to know exactly where the ball game is.
Yeah.
He's a little bit high on the drones. And he hasn't yet gone for ling speed, even though he is floating around about 700, nearly to 800 gas.
Yeah, he probably wants to try and get some upgrades right about now.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to be pumping out the upgrades, definitely. As you can see now, his lings are coming in. He's still got slow lings. Now this could be down to the nerves of you're playing
going
your
up
first game.
To try and scout that third. Neylem's going to try and deny him, but the two lings are going to be up and they're going to scout that third, so he's aware that the third's gone down.
Yeah, he's aware exactly where he stands, so we're probably going to be seeing either a really quick expansion now, a double expand possibly, or some really heavy pressure from DarkKnightz.
Yeah.
You can see Ney knows this is going to be coming, so he's put a little bit more static defense to block any possible bailing hits.
Yeah.
You can see here now, he's gone for roach speed, he's going for the missile +1.
He's gone dual evo chamber as well, just to try and catch up with those upgrades that he missed early on.
Exactly, his infestation pit pops. He's probably going to be going for a passion and Ganses to get a lot more energy, and those fungals will really count. He'll be able a lot more. He's also now pumping up pumping up his supply with a lot of overlords. As you can see now, he's slamming in the roaches.
Yeah.
So this is actually just a very delayed, quite relayed back Sparno build. Doing good. He's gone for this special.
He's gone for a fourth as well.
Gone for a fourth.
He's really trying to get his macro up, isn't he?
Exactly. Neylem now will continue to try and hit his warp prisms. Sorry, his warp gate timing. Not warp gate. Warp gate timing. Sorry. To keep his steady production of units coming out.
Yeah.
And then he'll slowly move out onto the map.
As you can see, he's got 5 sentries as well, so he's not looking. He's obviously looking to try and defend because he knows that the Zerg's got the third for definite, so he knows that there's going to be some pressure coming very soon.
Exactly, and both of these players, like we said earlier, are very good and they know how to react.
Yeah.
So now, Neylem will see now. He'll see the max roaches. He knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
He knows how to deal with it. So he'll start pumping out some. Hopefully, there we are. He'll start going for some more immortals. Immortals are a very good unit against this build. See, you can see him now moving out, and these sentries will, where his sentries fall and all the force fields, that will change this battle. If he can stick the roaches in between these, in between the layer that he's got here, it'll make a winning victory. It really will, and then he'll be able to push out. But DarkKnightz has gone straight into his natural.
He's going straight in. Neylem's going to try and cut this army up with force fields. He's going to do a pretty decent job.
That's it, and he's got right in tight, which is what he needs to do with these roaches. He's just squeezing in. He needs to target down fire the force fields.
He's doing really well here.
Exactly.
He's got his force fields up. He's doing well. He's trading really well with these roaches, and the roaches are dropping. And Dark Savage is probably going to lose out on this.
Just be very, very close. It's nearly there, though. The upgrade. Oh no. Dark Neylem with an extra warp in. He's managed to hold it off.
Yeah, that's very good play from Neylem. Some good force fields as well to split the army.
Exactly. It's good that they've managed to refresh their armies now, so they'll continue with his injects. He'll make sure, as that's really important with Zerg, and then the stream of units will start flowing down. Neylem's come to check how much unit he's got, see what he's dealing with, and then we'll probably see a nice little push out of Neylem sometime soon.
Yeah.
He's going for some more upgrades. His upgrades are just finished, so he'll be round about level pegging on with where DarkKnightz has just started his. He's going to get some infestors out. He's still pumping out a lot of roaches.
Yeah.
Neylem really needs to get another robotic Thirsty down.
Yeah, he does.
So yeah.
He's going to try and use, he's going to push out with this army now, and he's probably going to try and use his Overseer just to try and get this creep back, because he doesn't want it to spread over too much of the map.
Exactly. Zerg have a heightened speed on creep, so this is really important that Neylem engages his army off creep. As you can see, the infestors are really slow, and this is what DarkKnight's army is really relying on. However, DarkKnightz does not actually have that many units compared to what Neylem has. Neylem is already catching up with Zerg on supply, which is really bad. However, DarkKnightz has just pumped out to 11 more roaches. So he's really relying on roaches and his fungals. This is important. With the roaches, you need to get a really good surround on the units. That is the main thing with the roaches. As you see, when he engaged Neylem here, his roaches were right up against.
And he's going to try and target those mortals as well with a fungal.
Neylem is now bringing down 6 zealots.
He's just having a poke with these zealots now, just to see what he's up against.
Exactly. He'll split them off, see how much damage he can do. He should be targeting the workers. The way to really hurt Zerg is to hit their economy hard. So DarkKnightz has covered this up now. He's become to clear the last zealot, and that'll be the harass over. Neylem's just testing out the reflexes, seeing where the army is, seeing what upgrades he is.
Having a bit of a poke, seeing what's about.
We're now, Neylem's floating nearly 900 to 1,000 minerals. He can afford to send a couple of zealots around there.
Yeah. And Zerg has got a lot of gas. He's sitting on a lot of gas.
He's sitting on a lot of gas, though. He might make a switch to Broodlords later, which is really
that's always a possibility.
So it's really good that he's saving up the gas. The hard thing with
looking to make a play here. We're going to have an engage.
This is not where the DarkKnightz does not want to engage.
He does not at all.
Look at Neylem's already getting the arc, which is what he needs. DarkKnightz is very cleverly trying to knock down so he can kind of push forward.
Looks like he's going to try and flank around the back into his third now.
Exactly, DarkKnightz is trying to do some pressure on his third. What he needs to do is, what he's trying to do is trying to build Neylem's army away from where he's comfortable.
And he's doing a very good job of keeping the infestors at the back as well, just to keep them protected.
That's what he needs to do.
Neylem's moving in with his army now as well.
Moving in, exactly. He's seen the threat. He does not need, he cannot lose this.
He's taking a lot of damage in his third though.
He's lost at least 3 warp gates and a cannon sides. Well, that's not much to lose at this time of the game, but he cannot lose this third. That will be a game changer.
And Dark Savage just had a poke. He's taken out a couple of units. Oh, he's going back in now. This is a full-on battle. Can he get his fungals down? There's no fungals at the moment.
Fungals popping down. He's got the Colossus. That is the main damage dealer in this battle. Neylem has popped the Guardian Shield. That helps a lot with the damage.
That is doing.
But there we are. He pushed I would say at the wrong place, but it was still good.
Definitely.
Didn't do enough damage as he hoped.
He didn't get as many fungals down as he needed on those.
Exactly.
On
He's
those
counter-attacking. He knows he needs to do some damage.
Yeah.
He knows he needs to stop Neylem attacking because at the moment he needs to remax. He's already building over 30 roaches.
Yeah, he's going to try and re-macro up now. He's sitting on a lot of minerals. He's sitting on a lot of gas.
Exactly. All DarkKnightz needs to do is not to worry. Keep on with those injects. As injects, if you don't have any injects, you are gone as a Zerg.
Indeed.
There we are. So Neylem is still just moving around. He's got DarkKnightz has got some roaches just hanging around. It's probably a misclick from him.
Yeah.
Neylem will probably find these, kill them. Obviously, they won't do that much damage. He's going for a hive, so that could possibly mean if he builds a spire sometime soon, that he'll be going for a. There we are, spire, dead on the spire.
Yeah,
so
called it.
He called it, yeah, man, definitely on that. But you'll be going for you'll be going for hive, you'll be going for broodlords, which means you might actually build a good thing. You build up some, build another spire for the double upgrade.
Yeah.
But we do have an engagement around here, the force fields, but DarkKnightz did manage to get this around. However, I'm not too sure how it'll be. Neylem
Blink Stalkers, that's very good.
Hopefully some of the Immortals attack the damage.
Immortals
that's really good.
At the front, and they're taking a lot of damage.
Really did save him then. That's good. He needs to probably get in a nice little warp in with these pylons now. But he'll probably just do some damage.
Took out that last Immortal, but his army has suffered for that. And Neylem's going to try and take out all these creep tumors now, just to try and force the Zerg back.
Exactly. You do not want to fight a Zerg on retreat.
He's taking on that queen.
He did not like that queen. So now we can see DarkKnightz really trying to build 16 roaches. He's getting there. He's got some warping. So Neylem probably might, hopefully do some two-pronged attack, try and do some damage, cripple him a little bit more.
Definitely, and while he's on the offensive as well, Neylem's gone and built his force, so he's pressing his advantage, he's making sure that he is keeping up.
That's, yep. Okay, Neylem is engaged. This is a really, his force field, this is exactly what he wants to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what he wants to do.
Split the army up.
That's a very good play from Neylem.
Exactly.
And he's got his multi-pronged harass down. He's taken that hatchery, and that is huge. That's a huge blow for Zerg.
Exactly. He'll be getting some warpings. He's already warping in. He's going to make continuous pressure.
This is very good play. He's keeping on top of his macro as well. That's exactly what he wants to do.
Behind it as he will. He's now mined out of his mains.
Definitely.
So he's looking, he needs to move these across, and he's going to take out his force.
This is looking bad for the Zerg player.
This is looking bad for DarkKnightz, exactly. DarkKnightz is rushing to save his expansion.
His roaches are rushing down, but he hasn't saved it.
Exactly, it's dropped.
With these Blink Stalkers,
and Neylem will probably just blink away and get away.
There we go.
Off creep, Stalkers still outrun the roaches.
That's a very good play from Neylem.
Exactly, very good play. DarkKnightz is currently 2-2.
He's going to try and come back in, but there's so many units from the Protoss there.
So many units.
So many Stalkers. This is like
That's exactly.
He's got no choice but to commit to this, and he's going to get wiped out. That Colossus is doing tons of damage sitting at the back.
He's already got 2 kills. Pretty even. There's just too many Stalkers for DarkKnightz to manage, and these roaches are sadly gone.
So now the Zerg has been pushed back to 2 bases.
Now exactly 2 mined out bases.
That is bad.
DarkKnightz will be all in.
He's got no other option.
He's got no other option, exactly. He's mined out on his 2 bases. He hasn't got enough to expand. This is his last chance. However, the problem is Neylem's already got 2 Colossus.
Yeah.
Colossus do a lot of damage.
Those drones.
Exactly. Those drones. He could be really lucky.
And he's coming out with another Colossus as well.
Exactly. He's getting another Colossus.
Here we go then. The last engagement.
Filled in. GG.
He knows he's not going to do well.
But a good game from both players. Just testing out. It's the best.
Neylem looking really strong. Blinked in with his Stalkers. He's taking out everything that DarkKnightz has got, and this is going to be GG.
Even if
there's the GG.
There's a GG.
Good game. Well played, Neylem.
Well played, Neylem.
Okay, and we're back now.
Yeah.
This is map 2. It's 1-0 to Neylem, who is the Protoss, and we're on Omaha. Or was it Omaha?
Omaha.
So spawning in the bottom right, we've got Neylem, the blue Protoss.
Exactly. Going what for seems it looks like a Forge Fast expand again.
Yeah, definitely. A safe bet on this map as well.
Yeah, exactly. This is quite an even map for both Protoss. Top left hand side we have Dark Savage spawning as our yellow Zerg.
Yeah.
Overlord speed now means that you can quite easily get into Neylem's base. There's natural expansion here on a decent time and not get killed by the first stalker if Neylem just go first stalker. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yep. We probably see pretty much the same game, pretty much again, I think.
Yeah.
Unless Dark Savage decides that the attack that he did and the build that he did last time is probably not going to work the same, as it was slightly off in the timings, but
considering it's a smaller map as well, he's probably not going to try and force that many extra hatcheries other than his natural.
Exactly.
As it's going to be too risky, especially on considering the size of the map.
Exactly. Zerg on this map, Zerg is very easy for Protoss to get out that early 2 zealots and put some pressure on.
Do a nice timing push.
Exactly, especially because most of the Zerg units move really slow, and you won't have the creep spread to get here if you do go for an early surge to save it. So it will do a lot of damage. That's why most Zergs normally go for a spine crawler, just in the middle, so he can attack both the units here and here, so you're not going to lose and get out positioned by the zealot. So Neylem's just waiting now down for his forge spawn. He'll either go for a gateway if he feels comfortable, or pump down a straight cannon.
Absolutely.
So we've got a cannon right here. He's just building loads of probes. He's saving up these chrono boosts for probably the warp gate. And DarkKnightz going for some, so he's going for an early gas, he went for an early pull. That's a really early pull actually. So he'll be hit 100 gas, and he'll be going for fast link speed. He's gone for expansion, so he hasn't gone for the same build. Neylem knows this. 15 supply now, so with the early gas, Neylem knows that he's not going to go for the Stefano 2 roach. Or he could transition to it, it depends. He might want to do some early damage, but Neylem knows now he's not going to be having the same timing.
Neylem just finished scouting just to make sure he wasn't going to try anything with an extra hatchery.
Exactly,
Doesn't want to give him anything.
This is the time that Zergs will be going fast third. So he knows then what he's dealing with. So he's got his 2 vision. You could bring this up again.
He's got his overlord in a decent position, just to see any tech builds into the back.
As you can see now, he's got this now, because this could be a good place for Protoss to warp in some units with an overseer and a proxy pylon there. So that's very good.
That's good defense, this scouting position for him.
He's got the Zerglings chasing the probe, just to make sure, or trying to stop him and get any advantage, but
trying to stop that scouting information.
He's coming in, he's going to see this
He's going to have a poke around.
Exactly, he's already at hunt, there we are, and oh no, it died. But he might have seen it, bubble. We can't have a look because it's...
let's have a quick look, see if he saw it. He's aware that the spawning pool is at the back. But
he's aware the spawning pool is, and also the graphic of it is a little bit changed, so he knows he's probably going, but he already know that from the early gas. And he saw the 3 drones go in. So Neylem's now plopped down his Nexus.
Just finishing up.
Exactly, just finishing up. So he'll be probably...
Look to transfer some probes down perhaps.
Possibly transfer, but he's got a lot of chrono boosts. Really should be spending them now. On when the warp gate pops out for his warp gate.
Doesn't want to cap off at all, really.
Exactly.
What's he going to do with it? There we go, he's just popped in now.
Exactly, he's going to be producing a lot of probes, and he's also putting out...
Going to get out some defensive units.
We could be going for a 3 zealot push. There'd be no reason for him to go for... unless he's quite scared because he saw the early school.
Perhaps he thinks there's going to be some early pressure from some Russian links.
Exactly, yes. So we could have some links coming in. We could see, as well, Dark Savage for going a quick macro hatch. That would be very standard of the play of Zerg, where you're going for the fast link speed and you want to get out those extra lava. Because obviously Zerglings pop in 2, so you get twice the amount. That would be very good play, quite standard play. So he's just going to send these lings around now.
Just have a bit of a poke, see what's around the front door of the Protoss base, and he's going to see 2 zealots that are going to slap him right in the face.
Exactly. It's really important for a Zerg to check out if this is going round. If you can see the animation of the forge going round, then you know that there's probably going to be some timing attack going. You probably will see if he's chrono boosting this out as well, just so you know how you're dealing with probes to chrono boost rate, just to be double safe. At the moment we can't really see what DarkKnightz is going for. He's going down for the Evo chamber at 7 minutes.
He's just trying to saturate his natural and his main at the moment. He's doing a pretty good job on his natural, to be fair.
He's droning up pretty hard. He's stopped during the moment. His injects are nice and low. His queens are good.
He's going to try and get some creep spread down at some point.
Exactly, yeah. Creep spread is really important in any race, in any matchup even, sorry. He's still on that one gas though, and he might be putting down the Eva chamber, going for a +1 to kind of match.
Yeah.
Because obviously the zealots will do a lot more damage now.
Yeah.
Neylem's accidentally blocked himself in, it would seem, so he's has to kill this gateway. He should have been a little bit further back, but you can put that down to nerves. So here we are. You've got the link speed. You can see how much faster they run now. They're streaming towards Neylem base. What's quite surprising is we don't have a Balin nest, because
he's gonna know that this barricade's at the front, and he's probably gonna want to try and get some Balins just to do some additional damage to try and knock them down.
This is really bad timing for Neylem to kill that.
Yes, it is.
Because he's going to stream in with his
unaware that there's Zerglings right outside his base. Oh.
But if he's really good with his sentries, he might be able to force field.
He's got quite a bit of energy on those 3 sentries, so he's probably just looking to sit back. But he's moving out.
He's moving out. Oh no, this could be really bad.
Oh, he's gonna get us around. He's got us around. Oh,
he's
that's
got
some nice force fields.
Good. He sacrificed his sentry.
But there's too many Zerglings.
This could be really
This
interesting.
could be bad.
This could be game ending.
He's got it in. He's got us around.
And that is probably going to be a quick GG. What DarkKnightz needs to do now is go
He needs to go for probes. He wants to hit that economy hard.
Exactly.
But
and
he's
going
got
up.
so he's taken a lot of damage from those zealots.
He has lost a lot. Well, he's lost about half his lings. He just.
Arthur's pylon!
Oh, the zealots
is he gonna get it? The zealot's gonna clean up, and he's not gonna get Arthur's pylon. Oh, that would have been.
Oh, but he's got more lings in now. He's gonna try and stop the cannon.
He's got the cannons
and
out.
The warp in there.
And he's gonna go for the probes. He's hitting the economy.
Exactly.
This is looking bad for Neylem.
This is looking very bad for Neylem.
He's probably going to try and just hold them from his main on the top of the ramp.
Whilst DarkSavage has expanded behind this, so he does not mean it as an all-in. However, he will probably keep on streaming lings in.
He should rally them into that base and keep the pressure on.
Well, Neylem's now held this off with the zealots because he has killed all the probes in the natural, so DarkKnightz no longer has any reason.
Very good defense from Neylem to
very good to hold that off.
Warp those zealots.
So it shows the power of +1 zealots, I guess. So what Neylem will be doing now is he's building up the pylon. Zealots are here. Zealots are really good against lings. They are the counter.
They will rip through them, yeah.
Exactly. He's just trying to get some lings in. He's seen everything he needs to. It's probably just a little bit of a waste. Just checking how many zealots he has, how many warp-ins, and checking if he's going for another +1. So, however, he has knocked down the rocks, so he will be. This is really good from DarkKnightz because it will split up his army.
And there's quite a few lings sitting out.
Exactly.
Is he going to stream into the back of that natural, I wonder?
Exactly.
He's pushing his advantage now, the Zerg, and he's taking his third.
Exactly.
So this is very good. He's pushing his advantage.
Exactly, and Neylem will see this because he has got a zealot knocking down the rocks for some reason. So there's and he's
taking his fourth, but there's a forward pylon from Neylem.
Exactly.
And he's got a zealot on there.
And he's building a cannon. That is brilliant. It's really good.
Good play. Is he going to cancel that, I wonder?
I don't know, he's got the lings coming in. He's
going to try and save this. He's going to do his best.
Neylem's warping in another zealot.
No, he's not. He's going
which is more understandable.
That is understandable.
Exactly, that's a good call because he can always cancel this and then
he needs to try and get there before this. Oh, he's cancelled it.
He has cancelled it, but he has fast expanded again.
That's good play from DarkKnightz, to be fair to him.
It is, exactly.
He saw the cannon was about to finish. Oh, he's cancelled the cannon as well.
Yeah, cancelled the cannon, and Neylem wants to get into the kind of little corner here to do extra damage. Exactly. So now Neylem knows that he's fast expanding. You will think he'll cancel his fourth, hopefully, possibly Neylem will now be looking to scout round, just because he knows that DarkKnightz wants to expand a little bit more to get his economy up, because now he's transitioning in. So he's building a lot of roaches, going for that +1 roach, and we're probably seeing a layer sometime soon. It's really late to get your layer tech, but hopefully we'll probably see him getting in at that, because he won't be able to get any further upgrades.
Yeah.
Possibly going for this armour soon, but we do have an engagement. Lovely force field.
Some nice force fields, very good.
It's really good.
Splitting the Zerg's army. Trying to stop the surround, but there's too many Zerglings there, and he's got some nice sentries coming in as well.
Exactly. You probably have and he's blocked it off with a cannon. So what happened earlier can no longer happen.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, he's building 30
lings.
That is a lot of lings.
He wants to do some damage.
Exactly. He wants to end this game now. He wants to get on level
roaches.
Exactly. He's coming out with roaches.
What's he going to focus? He's going to try and focus that forge to stop any tech.
Exactly. That is possibly a good decision if he wasn't trying to push and win.
Yeah.
He does, however, need... Roaches are really slow without roach speed, but he can't get...
Oh, that is some nice force fields from Neylem. He's going to focus
and
these
he's got
down.
the photo cannon, which has already got 16 kills. That is a hell of a cannon. DarkKnightz has decided to go a bit of a flank.
He's
nice
going
force
with
field from Neylem,
yeah.
and he's got a nice little wall off there, so he will probably
Again,
hold off
good
his
force
attack.
fields, and this building also pinning them in.
Exactly.
And he's ripping them
Really
apart.
good.
He's doing so much
apart.
damage.
These sentries are actually 1 kill, 3 kills, not that much.
Some
So
very good force fields.
Exactly. DarkKnightz is going to continue to macro up. He needs to get some probe saturation.
He's keeping this pressure on. He wants to contain him. He wants to make sure that he is staying on 2 bases, because he knows he's got 4 bases.
Yeah.
And as soon as he can macro up and get those bases saturated, he knows he's going to be able to send out a mass 200 army and just walk over
Exactly.
Neylem.
This is something that Zergs need to be really careful with. The Protoss 3 base timing attack with a couple of Colossus, maybe some Void Rays, is a game changer.
Yeah.
You will not be able to deal with that unless you scout it.
Oh, is this a probe coming out? Yeah,
Yes,
Neylem is going to try and get his third.
So Neylem really needs to block off this because
does.
of his lings. This is what, and he's gone for the lair now, and he's going for robotics.
He needs to be careful as well, because this area just by here is a lot bigger than just the 1 ramp, so he's taking a risk, but he knows that the Zerg is probably pushing his advantage. He knows he's behind. He knows he needs to do something in order to try and get back in this game. And the Zerg is sitting on 3k minerals. That is huge.
This is something that you see in a lot of Zerg play. What DarkKnightz really needs to do now is to put through a load of overlords and make a load of links. If he has the lava, he has 14 lava, that is a lot. If he keeps
and he's got the minerals as well. He just needs to spam units now.
Exactly. He can either spam units or build up his drone production, which is something that he should probably do.
He should look to saturate a bit more.
Exactly. It's not good that you nearly have a Protoss on the same amount of probes and drones.
Who's only on 2 bases.
He's only he's only just taking his third. Exactly. He's putting down a pylon. He'll get a wall up. Exactly. But DarkKnightz is now on 4 base. So he needs to move down these, because this is not saturated. You need to move down these. Just move them around. Get some spine crawlers up. Sit back. Get your tech. That is what DarkKnightz.
In order to make the most of these 4 bases, like you said, he needs to saturate them. Otherwise, they're pretty pointless.
Exactly.
He needs to get them saturated so that he can just keep sending Zergs in all the time, and just overrun him eventually.
Exactly. Neylem's now going for some blink tech for his stalkers. This is really good decision from Neylem, purely because you have a lot of links. You can blink out of it. He's also going for a dark shrine, so you'll probably see from this robotics bay a warp prism come out sometime soon, so he can drop some DTs in. That would be really good play from Neylem.
Drop play, my favourite type of play.
Exactly. And Neylem, DarkKnightz does not have anything. Though DarkKnightz earlier did make an overseer, so he might be able to scout it. And if he does do it properly, or if he doesn't even scout halfway into the base, he will see the dark shrine, and then you'll see immediately spore crawls go up in all his bases.
He'll be able to react accordingly.
Exactly. I mean, look how much. Dark Cover has got so much lava. He's floating.
He needs to use it. He needs to use it.
Exactly, because whilst he's having all this money and lava sitting around, Neylem is nearly catching up with him.
After that initial attack, he was sitting on such a big advantage that he needs to try and push this now before Neylem can get a foothold back in the game and perhaps push himself back.
Like we said earlier, a 3-base Protoss, very hard to deal with.
Yeah, indeed.
A lot of pro players and people in the league have a lot of problems. As we can see now, the first DT is out. However, DarkKnightz, as of yet, know anything. He doesn't know that it's there. Exactly. This could be a game changer.
Oh, he's starting to stream some units as a centre mass now.
So he's gone for some mutas. This is really good. Well, I wouldn't say that much because he's got a lot of stalkers, but Zealots, Sentries and Immortals can't. But here we go, we have some DTs coming in.
Oh, he's going to go for the
Neylem will go straight for the probe. This is how you cripple.
And
so we got
he's going to see that base is saturated as well, so he's going to be thinking, well hang on, perhaps he hasn't been macroing up as much as I thought.
Exactly, and this will give Neylem... so we've got a counter-attack here.
The mutas are going to go in, try and focus down those stalkers.
Neylem could do a cheeky little blink up the top, catch some Zerglings.
That's good play. He's going to try and go for the probes.
Exactly, you should go straight for the probes. This is why this map's really good.
Oh, he spots the Dark Shrine now, so he knows it's there.
So we should see now, sometime soon, and he's going to kill it. So he might, but he's already been losing, so Neylem's gone straight for the hatchery. He's got no probes here, and he has another DT around somewhere, killing there. And
he is sacrificing those mutas for that Dark Shrine.
Exactly, the mutas, he has lost a considerable amount of mutas, and Neylem's force field over here is is purely just out macroing and outplaying DarkKnightz at this point. DarkKnightz really needs to pull something in, harass a lot more. So DarkKnightz is now going all in.
He's going all in.
He's either going to go all in, or the DTs are still getting a lot of kills.
Go big or
DTs
go home.
5 and 4,
These
exactly.
DTs
Go
are just
harder,
harassing.
8 kills on 1 DT.
Good.
Here he goes. The only difference now, we have Neylem last time this game.
He knows it's coming. Neylem knows it's coming.
Neylem knows it's coming, but Neylem does not have any Colossus.
Yeah.
That is the main factor in this. So
he's going to have to rely on his micro with his blink stalkers.
These Immortals will do a lot of damage in this engagement. The good force fields slamming up the Zerg units so they can't get this around. They might only be drones, but they are drones with no upgrades. That's really bad, actually. But Mutalist,
Neylem's looking really strong here right now.
Exactly.
Blink stalkers in.
And that is
I think this is GG. I think this is the set and match.
GG, dude.
There's the
and
GG.
That is game over.
So congratulations to Neylem for winning this final.
Yes, exactly. Congratulations, go Neylem's second time.
Yeah, this is him defending his title.
Exactly.
So he's retained that. And to be fair, in both games, DarkKnightz being in front at the start, but not really pressing his advantage and letting Neylem come back into the games.
Exactly. I mean, I think that just shows a little bit more experience on Neylem's part.
Yeah,
Neylem has played a lot of these competitions before.
He's definitely a player you can't give anything to, because he will use it and he will take as much as you give him.
Exactly. And I mean, just a quick note now. You can see the bottom right hand corner. Neylem was on a 4th. If Neylem feels comfortable to take a 4th against a Zerg, then we know the outcome of the game. As you can see.
His confidence booming at the end there, especially after we saw that 4th wasn't saturated.
Exactly, the 4th, and basically he was on 1 base. He had nothing else.
Yeah.
So
saturation not the best, which is probably something that he should work on for next time.
Yes, exactly.
But from his early pressure, that was really good.
Yeah, exactly.
He did that really right. He just failed a bit on pushing his advantage with the 4 bases. Needed to saturate, needed to get that macro done.
I mean, he was throwing a lot. What you do, you can't let a Protoss get on 3 base.
Yeah, exactly. But that's something that's easily amended, and no doubt he'll be back next time. And hopefully he'll have changed that part of his game.
Exactly.
So thank you very much, Parped, for casting this with me, and thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.